don't clean until the machine clean's finished of this front tray here. Okay, because it's going to get splashed on anyway. So you might as well leave that bit till the end, and where it gets splashed on, you need to clean it up afterwards. Okay, so I'm standing right in your way from the video. Okay, so this takes 10 to 12 minutes. Whilst this is going through your logbook. Okay, so this is your Costa Express logbook. It's a legal document and must be fully completed at all times. Okay. Inside the front page, we've got an introduction to the book. We've got the helpline telephone number at the bottom. We've also got the helpline telephone number on the back of the book as well, and it's up there. Okay. The first few pages of the book are all for Costa Express employees to write down feedback for you guys, and then we'll come to the pages which you guys will fill out every day. Okay. So this is the page that you'll be filling out. I'm going to use the Mondays for training. Okay. So we're going to write some figures in there just for purposes of training.
Okay, yes, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, good, yeah, yeah.
So you,
Okay, so the date on Monday was the 24th, is that right? Okay, so at the top of the page you've got the week commencing date. So that's always the date of the Monday, which is the 24th. Okay? The top section is all about the machine clean. So this logbook is asking you, have you done the clean cycle? So that's wiping everything down, stocking everything up, doing the tablets, and it's cleaning itself through. So you put a tick in there and say, yes, I've done the clean cycle. Okay? The next part is asking you whether you've cleaned and changed the milk. Okay? Because it needs to be a clean milk container with fresh semi-skim milk every single time you do it. Okay? So you put a tick, yes, I've changed the milk for fresh semi-skim milk in a clean container. The time that you've done it, so let's use now, it's 11:45. That's my watch has stopped. And then your initials. Okay? Got my initials in there. So a tick, yes, I've done the clean cycle. A tick, yes, I've changed the milk. And the time you've done it in your initials. Okay? So that's once a day you do the clean section. And then twice a day you need to do a fridge temperature check. Okay? So in one in the morning, one in the afternoon. So you write the time that you checked it in the morning. So for example, 9 o'clock in the morning you came in. You have a look at this dial down here, this little LCD screen. And it will tell you the temperature of the fridge. It's high now because there's hot water inside the fridge. However, when it's running normal, then it will be lower. So you go down and you check it, and it says 4.1 degrees. So you write 4.1 in there, and then your initials. And then in the afternoon, again, you come over. So for example, 6 o'clock in the evening, come along. The temperature is 3.6. Pop your initials in there. Okay. So that's what it should look like every day. And then at the end of the week, the manager will sign the bottom to say that everything in your storeroom and in your machine is fresh and within its shelf life. Okay? So that's what you're signing for at the bottom. And that's all you need to do with your logbook. You guys happy with that?
Yep.
Okay, fantastic. It's Thursday today, so I'm going to cross out Tuesday and Wednesday. I'll trade you some today. Okay? Fantastic. Okay. This is your station information folder for your machine. This has everything you need to know about your machine in here, okay? It's a really handy tool, especially the first 4 or 5 times that you're working on your machine. It's got everything in here, okay? Inside the front, it's got an introduction, and it's got a picture of the outside of the machine where everything goes, and a picture of the inside of the machine where everything goes, okay? The next section is all about drinks. So in here, it gives a little description of what the drinks are. So if your customers ask you and you want to give them a Costa description of a drink, they're in here, okay? And this is also what your drinks should look like when they come out of your machine, so it's good for checking quality, okay? The next section is all about the machine clean. So this will be really handy, especially the first few times you do it, because it has step-by-step instructions on how to get into the clean and then start the clean and go through the cleaning process, okay? It's really detailed, it's really useful. Shows you the chocolate mixer bowl in there as well. So it'll come in very handy, okay? Once you've done it 4 or 5 times, you'll get in the routine and you'll be getting it done in no time. Yeah, really handy to start off with. The next section is replenishment, so it shows you how to change everything over, like the syrups, and fill up the chocolate and then hot chocolate and then coffee and everything like that. Okay. The next section is all about stock management. It shows you all about how many things are in your cases and how to look after your stock and everything like that. Then we have the troubleshooting section, which I've gone through with you already today. But it's good to have backup. And you know about the hidden button in the bottom corner of the screen to find out what the signal means. However, we have got a list of the ones which are most commonly seen on your screen as well in here, just in case you wanted to refer to the book. And then we have about your sales data, which I'll go through with you in a minute, okay, when the machine cleans are finished. And then the most useful page in the entire folder, in my opinion, how many litres of milk to use, depending on how many cups per day you're selling. So when you go to check your sales, for example, if you check and think and you've sold 30 from the previous day, you know, I sold 30 today, so I think I'm going to sell 30 again tomorrow, I need 8 litres of milk. Okay, so when you've got your regular sales coming in, you know what you're selling, it's just to tell you exactly how much milk to use to help save your wastage. Okay, so it's really useful, and that's all in the sales section, sales data section of this folder. Okay, the next section is the training files, which you guys will sign at the end of this session. Okay, and anyone that you train in the future must be signed off in this folder as well. And as Costa champion, your name will be in the trainer's name for those people. All good. And then the next section is all about your safety data sheets and allergy data in there as well. Okay? Happy with that, guys?
Yep.
Cool. That's your station. Okay, so whilst the machine's still going with its clean, is there anything anyone wanted to quickly recap on before we move forward?
No, that's fine. So that's the only bowl we got. We throw the milk out.
At 2 o'clock in the morning when you clean it, yeah.
Yeah, throw the whatever the rest of the milk is in there.
Throw it all away, start with fresh semi-skim milk.
The small tablet in there.
Small
and the big
tablet
one
at the top,
in there.
big tablet. Yeah. Okay. And make sure you remember these bits in between here because they're easy to forget, those bits. Okay, so it's important. Sometimes coffee beans will fall behind there, and your long brush is really handy for fitting down those gaps to pull it all forward as well. It's really good. It's really good.
It's not much.
Okay. Once a week, you need to empty all your sugar sweetener sections and give them a clean out because inevitably you're going to have a split sugar sachet at some point during that week. So it's just important that you give that a really good clean once a week. Just don't attract any ants or anything. Okay. Close the door. On the screen, it's got stages which it goes through, and it shows you how far through the clean it is as well. I had to change the bin liners, did I? Okay, when you're changing the bin over, the bin comes out, you pull it forward, and then the bin comes out. You then take the old bin bag out, tie it up, just deal with it, and then put the new bin bag in, fold it over the sides, and there's a little bit that sticks out at an angle there. It's important that that bit is on the outside of the door. Because if it's the wrong way round, there'll be a gap between the edge, so the bin will only cover half of that bin hole. And when people put sachets in there, it'll miss the bin and go on the floor. So it's important that you've got that angle sticking up there, and it's in the right place. Covers the entire hole. Okay. Right, so the machine has finished its clean. So now on the screen it's telling you what to do. So it's saying remove cleaning agent and rinse cleaning container. So if you'd like to remove the cleaning agent from the fridge, you can hang the nozzle up onto the door again.
Same style like
With the tissue, yeah?
yeah.
It's just water now. So
It's okay. You can put it without the tissue.
just give it a wipe off after. Brilliant, remove that. Put that to one side for a moment. Okay, so we can push the arrow to continue. And now it's saying to insert the milk container and press the arrow to continue. So this is 2:15 in the morning. We've got fresh semi-skim milk in here in a clean container, okay? So let's pop that into the fridge and then pop the nozzle through the hole. It's got stickers on there which show where the front is for the lid and the tub, so you've got it in the right way. You can fit 16 litres of milk in that tub.
I wish it does the sales like that.
Be nice,
Push
wouldn't
it
it?
down or?
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure it drops right to the bottom,
Right
yeah,
to the bottom.
so that it's inside the milk. Superb. Okay, and close the fridge door. And now we can press the arrow to continue. And it's refilling itself. This is the reason why I said to keep back the water from moving, because it's going to put milk into that lovely clean drip tray that you've cleaned out, okay? So you can open the door now. And then with this water, it's left over in here, because there's always a little bit left in the bottom of the tub. Just pour that down where the milk came out, and that'll wash all of that milk that's just gone down there, down into your main drainage. Okay? Keeps it nice and clean. We can then put this tub back in this little section down here, with the cleaning tablets in it. And you can also pop your gloves and goggles in there as well.
You want to keep it, you can keep it.
We're going to wear it out on a Saturday night. Brilliant. Now on the screen it's reminding you to wipe over the front because it's splashed over here, you can see. So you get your blue roll, give that a good wipe. With your Dettol, which you're going to get. I might use box in the shop. Brilliant. Okay. And now we can push the arrow on the screen. You've got the guys on 8. And now it's saying that you've got to go back into the system and tell the machine to replace the milk. So we're going to do that in a second. Okay, so that's just a little reminder to remind you to do it. So if you push the arrow to continue, the machine will reset itself. It'll say, oops, we have a problem on the screen for around 10 seconds. It's just where it's resetting itself and re-establishing its communications. And then it'll come back onto the password screen again. Okay? Okay, do you remember the password?
1912.
Fantastic. Enter it in.
Hopefully.
Okay, so you want to go back into VMC again, and then we have a milk tab. So you press milk, and then press milk replaced, and press save changes. Okay, the button turns blue when it registers your touch, and you need to make sure you do that every single time you do the clean. If you don't do that, and it's been longer than 24 hours since you last pressed the milk replace button, the machine will only let people buy black Americano, because the milk is not safe. So milk is only safe for 24 hours once it's gone into your machine. Okay? So now you've done that, you've milk replaced and save changes, you can open the top door and press that green button so it pops out.
This one, yeah?
Okay, close the top door, close the bottom door. Lock the top door and take the key out, so you can't leave without to customers. Brilliant, and it's all ready to go. Ready to be customers. Okay? So that's the main machine cleaned.
And how do we know how many we sold?
I'm going to show you that now. Do you want that on the video? Yeah, cool. Okay, so if you'd like to open up the door for me, the top door. Check the sales now.
19, yeah, that's perfect.
And then open the door and press that green button so it's pressed in. Brilliant. And then type your password on the screen. Superb. Okay. So it comes straight onto the sales page anyway. The running total is the amount of drinks that have gone through since it was manufactured. So it normally has around 1,200 drinks before it reaches our warehouse, and then there's around 100-ish drinks before it comes to site, and then the rest is what's been tested by just to let you know what you guys have had. To check your sales against your invoices, go into VMC sales. So press VMC sales. And then scroll down, and you've got the regular large drinks and the total drinks there. So that's a rolling total, and every month when they come to check your sales for your invoices, they'll take that figure, minus off the previous months, and that's how they work it out. Okay?
So the invoices are generated monthly?
Yes. So that's what you check against your invoice. For your daily usage, for your milk usage, I always recommend to go into the interim. So if you press interim, and then scroll down until you see regular and large. You can see 59 regular and 36 large. So if that's your sales for the day, that's pretty good. Can't complain with that. So you write down how many you sold for the day, press reset, and that goes to 0. So you can do that daily. And that way, you can work out how much milk to use. So if you sold 30, it says 30, use 8 litres of milk for the next day. Okay? Because in that page in the folder, it shows you how much milk to use. Okay? So that's where you get your daily sales from. And you can reset that so you can keep checking it. Okay, and once you've finished checking your cells, open up the door, push the green button so it pops out again, and then close it and lock it. Lock it and take your key. Brilliant. It's ready to go to customers.
It's good. Great. Good job.
Okay. Do you guys want to recap on anything before we continue?
No, we're fine.
Good, happy? Everyone happy?
Video.
Brilliant. Cool.
Good job.
Very
You can
much.
stop the video.